Destruction of his iron helmet.
Stay on. Hey, Miss Potts. If you find this recording, don't feel bad about this. Part of the journey is the end. Just for the record, being adrift in space with zero promise of rescue is more fun than it sounds. Food and water ran out 4 days ago. Oxygen will run out tomorrow morning. That'll be it. When I drift off, I will dream about you. It's always you.
Wow.
Thanos did exactly what he said he was going to do. He wiped out 50% of all living creatures.
I'll be back.
We lost. All of us. We lost friends. We lost family. We lost a part of ourselves.
Roman? Hawkeye.
This is the fight of our lives.
This is going to work, Steve.
I know it is.
It will.
Because I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't.
Endgame.
Hi, is anyone home? This is Scott Lang. We met a few years ago at the airport.
Solution to your problem.
I got really big.
Is this an old message?
Ant-Man, I know you know that.
It's the front door.
That's me. Can you buzz me in?
Yes, sir, Bob. Okay, wow. That's a very interesting trailer, right? I'm not gonna lie to you, I saw that already this morning, but this is my reaction to it again. It's just, it gives chills. I mean, like, this is something that we all been waiting for a long time. A final conclusion for the Phase 1 Marvel films of Captain America, Hulk, Thor, and Iron Man. But I want to talk about each clip. So far, Tony Stark is in Peter Quill's Star-Lord's spaceship floating from Titan, and is trying to get his way home, and he's running out of food and water. Brought me back to that film, The Martian, by Matt Damon. I feel like they went with the Martian kind of thing with this first clip. I mean, the intro. I mean, this is really emotional because he's seeing Tony about to give up and saying, "Look, Pepper, I'm sorry I should not have left Earth, but the journey is the end game. So wish you good luck," and stuff like that. So that was really emotional. So you see Tony start giving up for the first time of all the stuff. He's finally throwing in the towel and just like, if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go. That was a really good touch up for Kevin Feige. That was really good, and the Russell Brothers, good one. Guys, fool and everything. And the Avengers sitting there in the Avengers mansion, sit there just disappointed, crying, grieving over the loss of their loved ones, all the people they worked and fought with gone. But the one thing, the one that drove me away was the Hawkeye. And Hawkeye's gonna have the most hardest one of all because he has a family, 2 children, and I think it was the third one, but 2, and his wife. So I can only imagine him sitting there at the dinner table and seeing them disintegrate right in front of him. That's an image that no man or no person ever wants to see their family go through. And I think that's going to be the climatic sequence that's going to open up the Avengers film. I believe that's what's going to get Hawkeye so into it and so vengeful, trying to find answers, trying to find a way to save his family and everything. And that's when we saw Natasha Romanoff. Well, she kept her hair blonde. So, of course, it's like a continuation from it. So she didn't have time to change her hair color. So she finds him. And then they both make up after Captain America's Civil War, after the Holy Accords Act. And I'm taking that Senator Ross now. I don't like the name Senator, most like General Ross. He's gone as well, disintegrate along with the folks who believe in the Accords. So that's kind of like a win for Captain America and his crew because they were fugitives of the Accords. So that's kind of be a victory to them, but still too sad, very too sad. But Ant-Man, Ant-Man is definitely going to be the one to save the day, along with Captain Marvel, of course. So I'm glad they didn't show any Captain Marvel yet, because that will be a real killer, because we didn't actually see her do anything yet, and her just giving an Avengers just like that wouldn't work. So I have a feeling that Ant-Man has all the chips that's going to tie Captain Marvel together with the Avengers and be the solution to how to defeat Thanos. So I believe that's what's going to happen and everything else. Because I feel he's a comic guy and all, but still, Scott Lang is definitely the one who's going to help us find the solution. Especially what happened to him and Man and the Wasp when he lost Hank Pym, Janet Pym, and Wasp. I'm like, he lost all his friends. And I hope he loses his daughter too. That would be very climatic too. So, well, he was in a good mood, so I guess he doesn't know that yet. But anyway, the end game. Well, I called it. I had a huge feeling it would be the end game because the way Doctor Strange said it to Tony Stark, I mean, he saw the future because he already told the Avengers that he saw over millions of alternate versions of the outcome that when they're gonna face Thanos. So he was like, "Well, how many did we win?" He's like, "One." So he knew that giving him the time stone, he knew he was going to disintegrate. He knew that the Avengers were going to lose, but not forever. It's just the end game. So he knows that the end game is going to be the version that win. So he had a feeling, he knew that they were going to try, and that's why he gave him the stone to save Tony Stark's life, because I believe he's a key as well, because he's seen the future. So if he's seen the future, you know what's going to happen. Then you got to play it out and make it work and everything. So the end game was what I really believed in. But the trailer, ooh, I'm happy that they didn't show no action, because people are still mourning after the loss of Infinity War, of all the characters disintegrating right from the whole audience. I was there when I saw it happen, man. I can't believe it's been like months since that film came out, and yet it's still fresh to people. It's something that really drives them to really re-image how they see their heroes and villains and stuff like that. But I gotta give the Russell brothers kudos and Kevin Feige. Yep, another masterpiece to begin. I believe Captain Marvel will make $1 billion, and Avengers Endgame, well, we already know it's gonna make $2 billion, probably close to $3 billion. I think it's gonna be the first film to make $3 billion, close, probably $2.5 billion. But yes, I have a strong feeling about it. But the Marvel Cinematic Universe is way ahead of DC Comics. So DC Comics, you guys are gonna, only way you can catch up if the whole Marvel's MCU take a break. That's the only way you can actually catch up. If they took a break from the industry, but they're not. They're already going to phase 5 and phase 6 and phase 7, and they are already in the works. Even when the actors leave, they're still in the works. So overall, this trailer was very chilling, and I saw it so many times, but this me reacting to you guys, it's like it's something that's going to stick with us for the rest of our lives. And just like I called it when I saw Captain America trailer 2, I mean Captain Marvel trailer 2, it's like it's gonna be just like a closing for us, for all the folks who've grown this stuff since 2008 when the first Iron Man movie came out. It's gonna be emotional, heartbreaking, especially for me saying goodbye to Captain America, Steve Rogers, seeing him walk off the set, and Thor going away, and possibly Iron Man, saying goodbye to them, the actors. I'm like, that's gonna be very heavy, because we grew up with them, watching their films when we were young, so it's going to be very hard to say goodbye. But like I said, we got to move on. But I thank them for their hard work, especially Chris. I thank you for making me a Captain America fan, because I wasn't. I was an Iron Man fan, and trust me, I really didn't care much about Captain America. But until I saw Captain America: The Winter Soldier, that really shifted my opinion about Captain America. And now it's my favorite superhero of all time. Of all the Marvel and DC, he's my favorite. And I really thank Chris Evans for that, because he really changed how I saw stuff. So I really appreciate that. So overall, like I said, like before, 10 guys out of 10. And I'm wearing the Captain America shirt just to represent. See, I am Captain America. And that's something that's always going to stick with me for the rest of my life. I'm known to folks as Captain America, because I care about this character. Just like because of Chris Evans, what he did, Kevin Feige, Russell Brothers, MCU, all did, and I thank him for that. So overall, I'd say this trailer is so amazing, and I can't wait for April to come. And April's coming fast. I mean, we're only 4 months away from it. And then 1 month before that, 3 months before, it's Captain Marvel, then Avengers. So it's going to be funny how you're going to see Captain Marvel, then 1 month, the movie comes out. And then Spider-Man. Well, we'll get more into that soon once we see the first trailer next year. So let me know what you think about it. I think this trailer is very good. This is me signing up. Peace.